Hi there. Ready to come back and channel another session with spirit for everyone. I was asked the other day why I decreased in my frequency on posting, and I figured I'd let everybody know in case you were curious. I used to have my daughter working with me to post these videos after I channeled them, which was wonderful. But she has moved on to bigger and better things. So I now need to post them myself. So I do have another business venture where I actually help people with bioenergetic healing. And because of that, I'm not able to devote as much time to channeling and posting these videos. So that's the reason that the frequency has decreased. But I think what'll probably be the case moving forward might be a once a week channeling of spirit. And then I'm going to try and also do 1 or 2 days a week that are live on TikTok so that we can take any questions. And I'm also playing around with the ability to do real time answers to questions that are more health oriented, and I'm not quite sure what that's going to end up looking like. But if you're interested, then stay tuned on TikTok and we'll see what that turns out to be once Spirit lets me know what that turns out to be. More to come on that. So, anyway, I will take a moment to drop into trance here and we'll see what Spirit has to share with us today. So, thanks so much for joining, and I will talk to you soon. This is Mother Mary. We come to you today to discuss what it is that is happening for the collective right now. As you see, there are many of you who are new to hearing channeling, such as this one, and not yet understanding what it is that is happening to yourselves, to your bodies, to your mind. You are, some of you, concerned that there are things about that you are not familiar with. And for that, we say, relax. This is all happening in accordance with a greater plan, one that you are a part of, but yet know little about at this time. We encourage you to sit and listen, as this channel will allow us to share with you what it is that is occurring for so many right now. For you see, the planet is in a process of ascension. And for all of those of you on the planet, it is imperative that you ascend as well. There are many who have been in this process for some time already. There are some on the planet who began their ascension years ago. There are others, many of whom began their process around the 2018, 2019, 2020 era. And those are many of the humans on the planet who are currently channeling for those of you who are now awakening. The reason for this is so that you know and are aware of what it is that is occurring in your body. Unfortunately, for many of you, the ascension process does come with some difficulties that are exemplified by your physical body. And if you are unaware of what it is that is happening, this can drive fear. This fear can also drive some to try medical amelioration of these discomforts. And it is in this way that sometimes the ascension process is actually hijacked. This is true because Western medicine, though it is ideal for many things, especially those that are urgent or emergent in nature, it is not ideal for dealing with ascension symptoms. For while your body is achieving this heightening level of attunement, it is imperative that you allow it to become sanctified by processing toxins out of the body and not by putting more in. We understand and know that modern pharmaceuticals are such that they can alleviate many symptoms. However, it is also true that these modern pharmaceuticals can also serve to pollute the body and thereby waylay your process of ascension. There are many ways to alleviate the discomforts of the ascension process that are outside of pharmaceutical manifestations. These include grounding. We cannot speak highly enough, and there are other videos on this channel and others that explain the reason for grounding. This is incredibly important, and it is one of the best ways to alleviate your symptoms of ascension. Meditation can help as well. There are many different modalities that can be utilized to assist your body in allowing more light, more frequency, more vibration, for that is what is happening. Your physical body is used to a certain level of frequency. That particular frequency is changing now, and it is that change that is causing the discomfort in your physical body. There are other videos that describe what these changes could be, and we will not belabor that point further. Suffice it to say that there are many such symptoms and many symptoms that can be exacerbated during this process. However, there is just as many tools that can be utilized to further adjust to this process and alleviate these discomforts. We encourage you to understand that though this is a foreign process for many of you, it is not one that is without difficulty, but it is also one that does not need to cause fear. This is a rather simple process when you understand the ramifications to your physical body. In doing so, you can alleviate the fear that does cause additional problems for you. We encourage you to do so that you can move forward with as much peace as possible. There are many practitioners, such as this one, who can assist you in this regard, and we encourage you to find those that resonate with you so that you can learn the information necessary to best navigate this process with as little physical discomfort as possible. This is a grand time to be awakening. There's much happening on the planet, and though we understand that this can be jarring to your system, it is something to be so happy about. There are wonderful things ahead for all of you as a collective, and we encourage you to understand that this process, though it does seem foreign for many of you, is natural. It has happened many times before, and we encourage you to learn as much as you can so that you can alleviate any fears that you have and move forward with happiness in your hearts. This is a good time and a wonderful time to be alive, for the excitement has only just begun. There are good things ahead for all of you, and though there is much that will occur that will attempt to drive fear, this is a distraction. Do not allow yourselves to be waylaid by any of these distractions, for they are not real. What is really happening is the ascension of the planet and the ascension of your bodies as its inhabitants. This is a good thing. It is bringing forward the love and the compassion that you all need to survive and to move forward in such a way that love and compassion are at the forefront. For many of you, this will be a little rocky as you learn what it is that you need to learn about the process and about what is happening with your physical body. Reach out to those who have come before you, for it is in this way that they are able to assist you in alleviating any fear and in allowing you to move forward in a more fluid process. This channel is one of many, and we encourage you to utilize these resources as much as possible moving forward. This does not have to be a lonely time period for you. Though you may be one in your family who is waking up at this point, there are others who came before you, and we encourage you to seek them out, to learn what it is that you can learn to make this an easier process for you. We love you. We're here with you. That is all. Okay. My nose is itching like crazy. I came into it at the back end of that one, and if I am correct, she was talking about grabbing any resources you can. So, for those of you who are new to the process, I can't encourage you enough to reach out to those of us who have been through this already. Um, I, for one, would have thought that I was crazy 2 years ago. And yet here I sit talking to my video camera in my spare bedroom because I've been told to by spirit. So things are a little crazy. I get it. And if you're like I was solidly sitting in corporate America with not a woo-woo bone in my body when this all started for me. So if that's starting for you now and you're not really quite sure what the heck is going on, reach out. I'm happy to talk to anyone who's in the middle of this process and who just wants to talk to somebody who's been there. So happy to help in any way that I possibly can. I know for me, I was the first one to go through this process at the very beginning. And then my daughter awakened and kind of just sped right past me. I began the process and then she started and flew past me into a different stratosphere. And I can't say enough how much it helped to have somebody that I could talk to about what was happening, not only to my physical body, but to make sure that I wasn't going crazy. Because there are times that I actually thought that was a possibility. Some of you could be out there thinking it's still a likelihood, but I promise you it's not. There are many of us out here who are doing the same thing. So if you're new to the process and you're just trying to figure out what the heck is going on, there's a link in my bio that has my contact information, and I'd be happy to talk to anybody who's in the middle of it. So take care out there and take care of each other and understand that there are many of us here who can help you through this process. It doesn't have to be scary, and you don't have to go through it alone. So if I can help in any way, let me know. Thanks so much, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care. Bye bye.